this was not someone you know, it was a referral that someone else gave you.
It was a referral, and I had the name, and I don't worry about how influential the person is. I mean, everybody's a human being. Everybody is made up of 75 trillion cells, so it's just a matter of picking up the phone and giving them a little bit of information to get them interested to see me face to face. So I picked up the phone and I called Jeff and I said, "Hi, Jeff." I said, "You don't know me, but a friend of yours, Dennis Ferrer, has passed on your number. And I've explained this health breakthrough to him, and he wanted me to talk to you about it, and it's helping people with their health challenges." And Jeff said to me, "Who's Dennis Ferrer?" I thought, what a great start. Oh, no. So Jeff, being the businessman he is and the big network marketer, he just tried to counteract everything. And I just kept throwing at him one-liners. "Jeff, you need to hear this for the sake of you and your loved ones. This is the single greatest health science breakthrough, anti-aging sports performance breakthrough we'll ever see in our lifetime." I said, "Do yourself a favor, just give me a little bit of time and I'll explain to you what this is all about."
Okay, so 2 points. Number one, you called someone else's referral. You didn't leave a message. You called until you got him on the phone. Number
Correct.
two, your objective was to get into his home or his office and sit down with him. You weren't going to send him videos. You weren't going to do any of that. You were going to, since he lives in Sydney where you live, your goal was to get the appointment.
That's right. No, face-to-face is important. Obviously, if you are local, get in front of somebody, because that just changes the whole ball game. And I never sent links. I'm a person who from day one has never sent links. It's very hard to follow people up, to get them to look at links. If you can verbally give them the information, obviously third-party edification is fantastic, but fortunately I had enough knowledge to get into Jeff's front door. He did let me have 30 minutes with him, and that's all.
Okay, let me bring Jeff on
to let me know
now.
what this is about.
I think we're right now.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Okay, good morning, Jeff and Akiko. Thank you for waking up.
Good morning.
Okay, let me ask you this question. Why did you agree to give Danny Doyle 30 minutes?
I agreed because he did tell me that he had had a miraculous cure himself from it. And I thought, oh, I just can't let this go. I guess I have to find out more.
Okay, so he shared his 1-minute story.
Yes.
And he asked you for 30 minutes of your time.
No, he said he wanted to see me. And I said, I'm very busy at the moment. I can't, my appointment book is absolutely full. But I do have a business meeting on a Sunday afternoon. We have to stop for afternoon tea. And I've got a 30-minute window there, and that's all you can have. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is.
Okay, so you gave him that 30-minute. He came to your home, is that right?
Correct.
Okay, he came to your home. Danny, when you showed up at Jeff's and Akiko's home, what happened?
Well, Jeff couldn't answer the door. Akiko answered the door, and as she's opened the door and introduced herself, Jeff is sitting over in the distance on the lounge with his foot up, with his ankle very swollen.
So Jeff, when Danny walked in, what was the first thing that he did?
Well, apart from introducing himself, I then apologised for the state that I was in with my swollen foot. He said, look, we have just 2 products. He said, we have a liquid that you take internally, and that helps you from the inside out. And we've got a gel which you apply topically, and that helps you from the outside in. If you like, he said, can I put that on your foot now? Okay,
so what Dan did, now this was a dream situation. Obviously not everyone has a situation where they walk in a house and someone's foot is up and it's swollen. But on the other hand, anytime we meet with someone, we can ask them, are you experiencing any stress or discomfort? Are you hurting anywhere? Or do you have limited range of motion? So sometimes you have to ask, but in this case, he saw what the problem was. He leveraged our best tool, which is our product. He put it on your foot with your permission. Is that right?
Absolutely.
And
I said, bring it on when he suggested he puts it on.
And what happened when he put the gel on your foot?
Well, I might say, Trish, that the day before I had stumbled, And I thought my foot was broken. I didn't know, but it was excruciatingly painful to put any weight on. And Akiko took me down to my naturopath friend who diagnosed it with having 3 hairline fractures. And so I couldn't move anywhere without the crutches, at least. So Danny applied it, and sitting beside me was another businessman at the meeting. And within 15 minutes, this is still seems miraculous to this day, within 15 minutes, the foot, which was 3 times the normal size, just shrunk back to normal. We couldn't believe it, just looking at it. It was just amazing. So then I thought, well, gee, I wonder if I can put any weight on it. So I stood up, and to my utter amazement, I could, and without any pain. And then I thought, well, I'll try to walk without crutches. And I could, once again, without any pain. And I thought, well, this must be some kind of masking kind of thing. The pain's got to be there, surely. But you know, the pain never, ever returned.
Okay, so I want to make the point that we never make medical claims. The CN Renew 28 are not a treatment or cure for any disease or medical condition. But what redox molecules do is they empower the body to heal itself. And the other point I want to make is not everyone is going to have a miraculous experience like this, but some people do. Somewhere, someone's waiting, so wow. So when you had this experience, what happened next?
Well, I reminded Danny that I was in the middle of a business meeting. I said, I'm really sorry, but I haven't got time to hear all about this, ASEA, but this is just so obviously good. Whatever you have to do, sign me up, and we'll have and auto ship it to me every month.
The man sitting next to you enrolled at the same time also, is that right?
That's right. He said, I'm going to have this as well. Yes.
Okay, so Danny, you didn't have much time. What did you ask Jeff for next before you left?
Well, there was no way I was going to leave that house without some contacts. So I said to Jeff, hey, listen, you're in the system. You do have a piece of real estate. You're in the structure. You're going to have the product coming to you. Results will keep coming. How about you give me some contacts and I start working on them?
Okay, and so what did Jeff do?
He gave me a list of about 15 contacts.
So Jeff's contacts, the 15 names he gave you, you called them on the phone the same way you had called. You didn't send an email. You called them on the phone. If they were local, you went to see them. You gave them some information as well as the best you could, an experience of the products, right?
Well, at the time we were in the camper van traveling up north, right up to Cairns in Queensland. So no, I didn't see them face to face because we didn't have that opportunity. Okay. But out of the 15, there were about 6 people that actually came on board over the phone.
Okay, so by sharing your story, by sharing Jeff's story, by leveraging Jeff's relationship with them.
That first contact is literally the thing, the catalyst that's going to get them from there right through to these big events. So end of the day, if you take a shot and you miss somebody, it's your fault, guys. You got to make sure you give them enough information to get them to a third party. I mean, every single conversation on the planet, even with somebody you don't know, starts with a hello. And take the conversation from there. Just listen to what these people want in life